This is TJ Jones, the host of the State of the Saints podcast, and the State of the Saints podcast is brought to you by Manscaped.com. Over 2 million men worldwide choose Manscaped for all their below-the-waist needs. This is TJ Jones, the host of the State of the Saints podcast, and the State of the Saints podcast is brought to you by Manscaped.com. Over 2 million men worldwide choose Manscaped for all their below-the-waist needs. For those that love the Lawnmower 3.0, well, I got news for you. The Manscaped engineering team has confirmed that they have successfully created the Lawnmower 4.0. The Lawnmower 4.0 gives you the ability to turn the 4000K LED spotlight on and off when needed for a more precise shave. The new trimmer even allows you to customize your trim all through additional guards lengths, sizes 1 through 4. And looks-wise, it's sleek with a two-tone matte and gloss finish, even features a hot foil stamp, black chrome Manscaped logo. Show your mower off loud and proud. Go to manscaped.com, use the promo code State of Saints, and you will save 20% off of the Lawnmower 4.0 as well as other Manscaped items. That's manscaped.com. What's going on, Who That Nation? It is your truly TJ Jones, the host of the State of the Saints podcast. And thank you all so much for checking out the State of the Saints podcast, where we talk New Orleans Saints. And as you can see, I'm not at home for this edition of the State of the Saints podcast. I'm actually in Vicksburg, Mississippi at my mom's house. I apologize at the beginning of the show. Had a little technical difficulties, man. Wi-Fi, a little bit slower. So I do apologize for that. Had a little technical difficulties on that. But nevertheless, man, thank you all so much for checking out the State of the Saints podcast. Really do appreciate it, man. Thank you all for your time. Didn't do a show yesterday because, as y'all probably can hear in my voice, man, my voice was completely shot yesterday. I could barely even talk above a whisper. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't even talk, man. Like it was terrible. Shouts out to my mom, man, came through with the tea and the honey, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess, just the whole weather change is like really, it's a different type of hot, man. I completely forgot how hot it was in Mississippi, man. I thought it was hot out in South Carolina, but my goodness, man, boy, man, it's a whole different type of heat I completely forgot about. But my voice is getting a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? I'm just taking it day by day, and I do appreciate you all for checking out the State of the Saints podcast, where we talk New Orleans Saints, and going to be talking a little bit about Tom Brady. Tom Brady, as we all know, won a Super Bowl for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last season. But there's been some talk going around saying that Tom Brady seriously considered being a New Orleans Saint. You know what I'm saying? Like he considered being with the New Orleans Saints. And I think this report came from Jeff Darlington when he was talking about how Tom Brady really seriously considered being with the New Orleans Saints over Tampa Bay. And if he didn't decide to go to Tampa, then he would have ended up with the Saints. And they had a lot of people wondering, well, if he would have decided to go to the New Orleans Saints, then what does that mean for Drew Brees? First off, I heard this story before. I don't know how this story just started to make its rounds once again. I mean, if we as Saints fans, we've heard this story before. We heard about Tom Brady was very, very close to signing with the New Orleans Saints. You know, we knew about this already. I don't know why this story just automatically just came out of nowhere like it didn't happen before, but it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Tampa won the Super Bowl. Do I have regrets as a Saints fan that the Saints didn't sign Tom Brady? No, I do not. No, I don't regret it at all. It's just the way that things go sometimes. You know, like, who's to say that if Tom Brady would have signed with the New Orleans Saints, the Saints would have won the Super Bowl? Who's to say? You know what I'm saying? Tampa Bay, they caught lightning in a bottle. You know what I'm saying? They did a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? They were willing to take a lot of risk. Number one, some of the things that Tom Brady did, I don't think New Orleans Saints would have allowed him to do. You know, the Saints weren't like they were just a struggling snake bit franchise that didn't win nothing in the last 15, 20 years. The Saints were on, you know, the trajectory of moving up. And when you are a successful football team, you know, you feel like what you're doing works, right? You know, like, it's not like with Tampa. I mean, Tampa was god awful. I mean, they didn't go to the playoffs in 2007. They had some issues offensively, defensively, coaching, several coaching change, GM changes. You know what I'm saying? Ownership getting all up in the way, not making good decisions. So who's to say that it would have happened the way that it did? I don't think that Sean Payton, being who he is, would have allowed Tom Brady to be like, okay, let me go get Gronk. Oh, let me go get AB. Let me go get Leonard Fournette. I don't see him doing that. I feel like he would have been a piece that the Saints feel like would have helped them be successful. Like I said, I don't regret it. I think that the Saints did the right thing by going with Drew Brees, allowing him to go out on his own shield. You know, I feel like Drew Brees deserved that right, regardless of if you like Drew Brees, have your reservations about Drew Brees. He deserved that right for him to go out, handle up on his business. And, you know what I'm saying? It didn't happen that way. So, I mean, Tampa got a championship out the deal. The Saints have moved on. We have a quarterback competition going on in training camp. We can't change the past. You know, the only thing we can do is focus on the future, and that's extremely important. So that's the way I feel about it. Thank you all so much for checking out the State of the Saints podcast. Really do appreciate it. Once again, I apologize for my voice if it sounded a little, in the words of Selena's mom, Ronka. You know, some of y'all probably seen that Selena series on Netflix. Her mom had one episode where Selena's voice went out. She kept on saying her voice was Ronka. That's how my voice is. It's pretty Ronka. But let's go ahead, man. Let's go ahead and start with some of your questions that you may have for your boy. Start with Pammy. Pammy saying, who that? You know, who that fam? Hey, TJ. What's going on, Pammy? Appreciate you stopping by. And once again, man, I apologize, you know, if it's a little bit slower with the internet. I apologize for that. Rudy says, how's everybody doing? And, you know, giving a shout out to me, man. Appreciate you, Rudy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the show. Thank you so much, man. Let's see. My mom is in here listening in the kitchen of the house. Giving a shout out to Jerry Poor. We got Nikayla in here saying, hey, y'all. Shouts out to her. Empty Minded Gaming. Thank you so much for being here as well. I'm gonna read your comments, and but it's a little bit slow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna read your comments and I'll just give you your name. Julie says, Drew definitely deserves to go out on his own after changing the Saints franchise until he winning one. Yeah, I agree with that. I think he definitely deserves to go out on his, the way that he went in. I just think that a lot of people, they celebrated Drew Brees when he was winning all these games. And then all of a sudden, Drew Brees wasn't the Drew Brees that we knew and loved. And all of a sudden, like Drew Brees just made us all upset. And all of a sudden, it seemed like we just forget how good he is. But look, if we're gonna celebrate the guy for being really good, I think that he deserves for him to go out the way that he did. I mean, it wasn't like Drew Brees that just fell off a cliff, right? His numbers were really good. It wasn't like he was just throwing a whole bunch of interceptions and all that kind of stuff. Yes, he couldn't throw the ball down the field, and he wasn't like really airing the ball out the way he did when he was in his prime. But I mean, he still had a high completion percentage. He still was throwing a lot of touchdowns. He still had single-digit interceptions. And a couple years ago, it was him and Patrick Mahomes in an MVP race before Patrick Mahomes just ran away with it because Drew Brees kind of fell off after week 13 versus the Cowboys. So it wasn't like he was just god awful to a point where like, man, we need to go in another direction. It just was the fact that Drew Brees, he decided to retire. And I don't regret that. Even Tom Brady win a Super Bowl for Tampa, I don't regret watching Tom Brady win a Super Bowl and thinking it could have been us. I don't agree with that. I don't. Chris says, what you think about the renovations they make into the dome, TJ? I think it's a good thing. I think that it just shows how in demand the New Orleans Saints are, what they believe in the team. The team has been extremely successful over the years, and with success come more fans. And it becomes more individuals willing to invest in what you're doing. So I think that it's a really good look for the New Orleans Saints. I think that, I think it's a good look for the fans, and it also tells us how great and how good this organization has been over the past couple of years for them to even make those steps, Anna says, what's up, TJ? Hey, guys. What's going on, Anna? Jerry said, chilling, fam. Nikayla says, 985 live. Thank you. RJ Mason says, Jameis Winston is our future. I believe that. Yeah, I mean, look, it remains to be seen. I'm willing to give Jameis an opportunity. I'm willing to give him a chance. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know if Jameis is going to go out there, ball out, or he just going to lay an egg. I really just don't know. But I do know this. I'm going to give this guy an opportunity to handle his business, change the narrative of what I think and what people may think about him. I'm willing to give him that chance. Tyree says Patrick Mahomes was going to win MVP that year anyway. He threw 50 touchdowns and 4,000 yards, I believe. Yeah, but I mean, you still had like commentators talking about it, Drew Brees in the conversation. Excuse me. People were still asking those questions like, is Drew Brees in the conversation? So he was doing really big things. You know what I'm saying? He was doing really big things. Let's see. Roderick says, what up, TJ? Did you enjoy some of Mama's cooking? Nah, man. Honestly, man, my mom haven't cooked for me yet, man. We've been kind of ripping and running, man. I haven't been here in like two years. So I had to see a lot of people, man. So we just been on the road. I mean, I went over by my grandparents' house. That was a great experience to bring Paxton over there to meet his great grandparents. Matter of fact, the show tomorrow, the State of the Saints podcast, is going to be tomorrow at my grandmother's house. And we're going to have a special guest. We're going to have Ross Jackson on the show. Ross Jackson going to be on the show, man, from Locked On Saints. And you also probably know him from Who Dat Confessional. Ross is going to be on the show tomorrow, man. So y'all check that out. I'm going to have be live from my grandmother's house, man. So y'all check that out. But I haven't gotten my mama's cooking just yet, man. I'm pretty sure she's going to hook something up before I go. Jeremiah says, what up, TJ? How are you doing? What do you think about Jameis making a real quarterback competition on the field in 2021? Screw that shady Brady and Tampa. I'm not going to say that word. I ain't trying to get demonetized. If they repeat the Super Bowl for the year, please give me a hell no to the no, hell to the no. They're going to make the huge opportunity for our team. Well, Jeremiah, I can't give you a hell to the no on this edition because it's a little bit slow, you know what I'm saying, with the internet, because I'm out here, you know what I'm saying, I'm out here in Vicksburg. So I'm gonna have to, I'll give you a hell no on the next edition, man. I'm gonna give you a hell no on the next edition. Anna says, hey, buddy, I know you here. I don't know exactly who that was for. D said Jameis Winston, number 3, had the top 5 and top 10 offense every year he was quarterbacking. That's why I feel like we need to give him a chance. Jeremiah says, I hope our team are going to the playoffs, NFC Championship. Man, I'm past all that stuff, Jeremiah, to be honest with you. I'm past all that. Look, playoffs ain't good enough for me no more, man. I don't know about y'all, but it ain't good enough for me. I need something more than that. You know, I need something more than just that. You know what I'm saying? I need something legendary. You know what I'm saying? I need Super Bowl appearance or bust. That's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You got to go out there and you got to ball out. All right. We know the Saints can make the playoffs. That team is good enough to make the playoffs. We know that. Okay, that's not the problem. Problem is when they get to the playoffs. So what I want is for them to go to the Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl or bust, in my opinion. Okay, it's Super Bowl or bust. That's the way I feel about it. So if they ain't going to the Super Bowl, then it's pointless. All right. It says, Knowledge says, TJ, are you doing any fishing on the South Carolina coast? Nah, I'm not doing any fishing, man. I'm not doing any fishing at all. Haven't been fishing since I moved into my new home in January, man. It's been a minute. So definitely want to get back to fishing though once once I get some downtime, which is very rare these days. Julie says, drink some tea with honey. That'll help your throat feel well soon. Julie, thank you so much. I plan on doing that after, this show. Definitely just want to give you all a show, man, and just get some of your questions, man. I'll just be so excited to do this show. And I haven't done a live show since last week. Because last week Paxton got sick, and I was on daddy duty last week. And then once he got better, then I started to get my throat started to get a little sore. So I don't know what it is, man. Me and Paxton, we got this little tag team action going, right? I remember like October, I want to say 2019, right? So that's when I found out, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. I was in the hospital for like a week, right? So this was around the time when Paxton was maybe 3 months old. And I got out the hospital on a Thursday. When I got out the hospital, Paxton went into the hospital on a Friday with RSV. So it's like every time he gets sick, I get sick. Anytime I get sick, he gets sick. It's like we be giving my wife the blues, man. Shouts out to my wife, man. My wife is out there, man, chilling in Belize right now with her friends. And, I hope she's having a good time. I don't know if she's checking out the live or not. Probably not. Probably living her best life. But, man, shouts out to my wife, man. She's out there vacationing. She deserves it, man. Wonderful mother, man. She deserves a vacation. Tyree says, the Who Dat Nation got to stop saying Super Bowl or bust, like Big Q says NFC Championship or bust. Look, man, I just think Tyrese, I just think that people are just tired of seeing the potential of the New Orleans Saints only for it to end in a crescendo. And I can't blame them for that, right? It's almost like a guy in the gym that's 6'7" but can't dunk. Like, come on, man. Like, what is we doing here? You got all the tools that you need in order for you to hang on that rim, but you can't dunk. Like that's how Saints fans feel. You got all this potential, you got all this talent, but you can't make it to where you need to be. That's why I feel like people say, man, it's Super Bowl or bust, man. To me, it's Super Bowl or bust. Okay, I mean, it don't change. It don't change because I feel like the core is still there for this team. The core is still there. Okay, you don't have Drew Brees, but man, at the same time, it's not like Drew Brees was just, out here just throwing for a whole bunch of yards and stuff like that. And even in the playoffs, I mean, left a lot to be desired. So if somebody played for the Saints that's just so happen to be quarterback, if they play a little bit above average, man, bruh, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I know I may make a lot of people mad when I say this, but they might play a little bit better than Drew Brees did over the last couple of years in the playoffs. I don't know. I'm just saying. Nolan says, I'm with you on that Super Bowl or bust. Let's scroll back up a little bit. Tyrese says, that's crazy. We really close to getting Patrick Mahomes in a 2017 draft. Man, the Saints always close, but so far. In so many ways. Let's see. D says, why are people doubting Michael Thomas? I have not a clue. Michael Thomas is still one of the best wide receivers in football. Dude get hurt 1 year, now all of a sudden the sky's falling. I seen the same thing with Alvin Kamara. You know, Alvin, what are you gonna do? Alvin come out there playing better than he did in his first 2 years in the league. So we always concerned about guys when they get hurt, but I'm not concerned about Michael Thomas, and neither should you. I don't even need these headphones. Jerry says, TJ, add some peppermints with some tea and honey, vapor rub for your chest, Mucinex and orange juice and lemon. They'll help. I hope so. I hope so, man, because, man, it was rough yesterday. I'm telling you. Yesterday, I couldn't talk at all. So hopefully, hopefully I get opportunity to be able to, get my voice back by the end of the week. I think by tomorrow I should be okay. I still feel a little tickle in my throat if I project, but I'll be fine. My mom says almost made it to New Orleans today, but weather was bad. Yeah, we were supposed to go to New Orleans today, pick up some stuff, go see my big brother EJ, but it was raining down in New Orleans. It was pretty bad. I didn't want to be on the road with Paxton with bad weather, so we decided to kind of just park it here. Hopefully, I get a chance to come down there, man. And if I come down there, man, I'd love to see some of the Who That Nation, man, for those that stay down there. 6'7" and can't dunk, you're a waste of height. Exactly. You're a waste of height. And the Saints, all that talent, the waste of opportunity. It was a waste of opportunity, man. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You gotta win, man. You gotta win. Drew, if he didn't get hurt, let's see. If he didn't get hurt the year before, last, he would have been at 5,000 passing yards. Yeah, that's true. I mean, but if it what they say, if was a fifth, we all would be drunk. if it was fishes, then the world would be an ocean. So I don't know. I mean, but I do know that he left a lot to be desired when it comes to the playoffs. I think we all can agree to that. Damien says, what's good, TJ? Been listening the whole time with my headphones on in the gym. Thank you so much, Damien. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you listening. Faith-based workplace said, what up, TJ? Travis says, when EJ coming back on the show? Probably get him back on here, man, pretty soon. My big brother EJ also has a podcast too, man. It's called Pick Six Blog World. Y'all need to check it out. It's on Anchor FM. Y'all can check it out, man. He does a really good job over there. He talks about more than just Saints. He talks about college football, talks about the NBA, all that stuff. Tom says, dang, I was 5'8" in high school dunking. Some people can't do that, man. I used to know this guy when I was in Dallas, Texas, man, right after I got out of college. And I used to work out at the LA Fitness down there. And there was this guy, I promise you, man, he was about 6'7" and could not dunk. I remember one time he tried to do a standing dunk in the gym. And I mean, he fell flat on his back. And I'm talking about everybody just died laughing up in there because everybody was like, everybody pushed him because everybody was mad that he was that tall and couldn't ball. I mean, it do make you mad, man, when you see a guy like really tall and can't play, can't catch, can't do nothing athletically. I mean, I feel like that's wrong for us to do, but I guess we feel like, man, if that was me, but yeah, man. But look, if you can't ball, I mean, that's and you 6'7", man, something wrong. Something wrong with that. Roderick, thank you very much for the $5 donation. Says, did you hear about there could have been a reunited with Brandon Cooks? Y'all heard about that, man. Brandon Cooks, man. First off, I would like to know if his health is on part. You know what I'm saying? Is his health? Is he where he needs to be? That's the first thing. Because Brandon Cooks has been dealing with concussions over the last 3 to 4 years. Brandon Cooks can still play, but I just wonder to myself, like, why is Brandon Cooks always seems to be the guy that's always on a trade block? I just wonder about that. Like, why is it that he gets traded everywhere that he goes? How come he goes to the Patriots, then gets traded to the Rams, then get traded to the Texans? Like, what's going on there? I don't know. When he was in a Saints uniform, he was good. I think that he felt like he was better than what he actually was. I think the Saints made the best decision. I think they looked at Michael Thomas and they realized that Michael Thomas had a little bit more than what Brandon Cooks actually had at a professional level. Brandon Cooks was incredibly talented in college. At Oregon State, he was a Belinda-Koff Award winner. He had a bunch of receptions, but the only thing he was fast, man. He wasn't like really elusive. He never like really got yards after the catch. He was a guy that was short-handed, but if he didn't get behind a guy, away from a guy, then he wasn't really a factor. And I don't think that he's a number one receiver. I think that he's a solid number two on any team. But I don't think that he's a number one. And those concussions, they really alarm me, man. They really do. But I wish him the best, though. I don't dislike Brandon Cooks, and I liked him when he was with the Saints. And I was glad the Saints got him. I was actually lobbying for the Saints to get him. But I just think that he had a false sense of reality of who he actually was. And I think he got a reality check when he left the Saints. Because even though he had that good season in New England, I mean, Michael Thomas had an even better season than he did. And Michael Thomas ended up making a Pro Bowl, and he did not. So, XJ says, what up, TJ? Do you think we need to add more to our wide receiver group? No, I do not. Not at this time, XJ, because I don't know what the New Orleans Saints have at the wide receiver position, with a new quarterback. Okay. I feel like last year Drew Brees was very limited to what he can do, which caused a lot of the guys who probably had the strength of stretching the field, they couldn't do those things. So if you weren't running no crisp route run, you ain't have no crisp route running ability, I think you kind of faltered in a Drew Brees quarterbacking system over the last couple of years. So I would like to see some of these other guys seeing what they can actually do in a different system with a different quarterback that can get the ball down the field, stretch the field, and be able to cater to some of their strengths. So I'm holding off on to see if we need some more wide receivers. I'm gonna say no right now. Josh says Brandon Cooks is way better than Michael Thomas. Let's be real. No, he is not. Josh, I don't believe you believe that. I think that's just one of those Josh trolling moments that you often do here on the show. He is not better than Michael Thomas. The Saints recognized that, and that was the reason why he became expendable. Straight up. I mean, if we just being 100, if we just being real, that's the reason why. Because they felt like Michael Thomas did better things than him. Michael Thomas was stronger than him, wasn't faster than him, but a better route runner than he was, more short-handed than he was, more physical than he was, better blocking on the outside than he was. The only thing that Brandon Cooks had that Michael Thomas did not possess was blazing speed. I'm just being serious. Michael Thomas is a prototypical wide receiver. a prototypical number one in any system, and Brandon Cooks is a number two. I mean, it is what it is. Fate says hit the like button. Yeah, please hit the like button if you like the State of the Saints podcast and you're enjoying the show. I would appreciate that. We're not gonna go too long tonight, folks, because like I said, I'm still dealing with my my throat a little raspy, man. So we're not gonna go as long as we normally do. I just wanted to make sure that I show some love to the Who Dat Nation, man. Do a show for you all and talk a little bit about some of this Tom Brady nonsense. I think it's absolutely ridiculous, man, to be honest with you. Sorry if I'm keep drinking water, folks. Like I said, in my throat. Kevin says, Josh, stop it, bro. 95 says Josh must be smoking. Man, Josh be trolling y'all, man. Calvin says Cooks ain't better than Thomas, but he better than everybody else in that receiving room by a landslide. I don't know. I mean, the only thing I feel is these guys don't have household names. So with that, we just feel like these guys are just a bunch of randoms. And I mean, to be honest with you, Michael Thomas was a little bit of a random. Like nobody expected Michael Thomas to be what he was today. Like you had about 4 or 5 wide receivers that got picked before Michael Thomas. When Michael Thomas got picked by the Saints, I'm pretty sure nobody thought this dude was going to be first team all pro, breaking all type of records for receiving and touchdowns and yards and all that kind of stuff and breaking Saints records. We didn't believe that. Thomas is the best route runner in hands. Yes, he is. Not true. Cooks called Drew out at practice. He said Drew can't get him the ball deep. Well, I mean, probably wasn't lying. And that's probably one of the main reasons why the Saints let him go too. Because they feel like Drew Brees couldn't get him the ball. Drew Brees couldn't get him the ball down the field like he once did. So maybe that was the reason why, maybe that's the reason why they decided to trade him, because they knew that the skill set that he had didn't mesh with what Drew could do at that particular time. So I believe that. Josh says do the song, TJ. Josh, I can't do the song because of the internet here. It's a little bit of a delay, so I can't do the song. That's the reason why I can't put your comments on the screen right now. So that's the reason why I'm just reading your comments instead of putting them on the screen. 985 Live says I told her, talking about Roderick. Tyrese says, hell no, Cook better than Callaway. I mean, I guess, what I'm saying, that we talking about the work that he's done, what I'm saying, in the league. But I mean, that's like me saying Kobe Bryant is better than Trae Young. You know what I'm saying? Like, or let me see. I'm trying to, I guess that wouldn't be too fair. That's like saying Keith Van Horn is better than, I don't know, some rookie that just got into the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude haven't proven anything yet. You know what I'm saying? Like Marquez Callaway might end up being better than Brandon Cooks. I mean, give this guy an opportunity to build up his resume. Nikayla says, Roger Williams, oh my bad. We got a Bucks fan here, says Slant Boy, what up, TJ? We'll see if you call him Slant Boy this year, though, Bucks. I mean, you got a quarterback that'll probably be able to give him the ball and he can do some more things. But what's going on, man? Roderick says it's all good. Calvin says Winston can get him the ball. Exactly. Josh says, oh, man, I wasted my comments. Let's see. Kevin says, who is going to be the Saints' deep ball threat? I'm thinking Deontay Harris and Callaway. Them boys can fly. And also Traquan can fly too, man. I like the chemistry between Traquan and Jameis. They're working really good together in the offseason. So those guys are going to be they're going to be on a good page, man. My concern is Michael Thomas and whoever. I don't know if they're working together or not. But I mean, Michael Thomas is going to be ready for whatever. But I haven't seen Michael Thomas really working with. Haven't seen him working with anybody. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Mama just brought me some of that that lemon tea with the honey in it, man. Shouts out to my mom coming through. And the clutch. Appreciate that. Let's see. Smallville says, "What up, TJ, Chris Godwin, and Bradshaw Perriman were not household names in 2019. Winston got them both paid. They're true. Callaway would be 4 receivers on 2018s. That's true." Josh says, "You got the virus, TJ. I definitely don't have the virus. Definitely don't have that. No, for a fact, because I got 2 cards right here. You know what I'm saying? Vaccine number 1, vaccine number 2. So no, I do not. Okay. Like I said, just man, Paxton, you know what I'm saying? Paxton just been sick. And just the fact that, man, parents know what I'm talking about. If you got a kid and they get sick, I mean, you most likely you're gonna get sick because you taking care of them. They coughing and sneezing. So y'all already know what the business is. Y'all already know what it is. So anytime Paxton get sick or get under the weather, I ain't too far behind. Tyrone says, TJ, please give Saints credit for winning the division 3 years in a row with Tom Brady in the same division. Tom Brady was in the division 1 year, okay? The Saints won the division 4 times, if I'm not mistaken. All right. I give them credit, but I don't know, man. That's like a perfect attendance award to me. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? You're like, okay, y'all showed up. A good job. But, it's like having perfect attendance. It's like having perfect attendance, but not making an honor roll or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you show up every day, but you ain't doing your work. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make no sense to me. If you win a division 9 times out of 10, you supposed to make it deep into the playoffs. If you have more wins than any other team in the NFL over the last 4 years, you have to at least go to the Super Bowl 1 time, at least once. Okay? At least 1 time. Dewan says, what up, TJ? They call him Mike Thomas Slant Boy. The object of the game is to beat your opponent. I agree. I don't care anything about that. I don't care about flashy plays. As long as you catch the football, I can get lit. TJ got that gangster. I got a flu kicking my butt. Not the let me see, not the vid, a flu. Yes, I do, TJ, my daughter. Eric Martin, people sleep on all time, Saints great. Yeah, Eric Martin was a really good wide receiver in his day. Tyrese says, I hope Carlton Davis don't be Michael Thomas' daddy again this year. We know Mike Evans is Lattimore's son. I think you're gonna see a much different Michael Thomas this season. I think that guy he got a chip on his shoulder right now. Participation trophies. I say the playbook will be more open for y'all with Winston. I agree with that. D says Winston got a ton of wide receivers paid. Evans, Godwin, Humphreys, break. You got to give him credit. Got to give him credit for that. Let's see. I did stats. Michael Thomas actually isn't slant boy. Matter of fact, running up the line is his best route. That's interesting. Isn't it like 150 in the South right now? How you get the flu? Man, all I know is I forgot how hot it is out here in Mississippi, man. I mean, it's like a different type of heat. I mean, that heat hit me. I'm like, man, my goodness. Let's see. Mike Evans finna meet the other daddy, JC Horn. Swag Out Entertainment says, do I know what that gangster is? No, I don't know what that gangster is. Somebody tell me what that gangster is. Horn gonna get murked. I don't know about that. Josh has been 110 in California, and I have the flu. What part of Mississippi am I in? I'm in Vicksburg. Mississippi. So, but right now I want to let everybody know that the show is brought to you by Manscaped.com. Go to Manscaped.com for all of your below the waist needs, all your male grooming needs. Use the promo code State of Saints and you will save 20% off of your purchase. Once again, Manscaped.com. Use the promo code State of Saints. All right. Patrick says AIDS, HIV. I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response. What's your IG? That's from Roderick. Speaking of IG, y'all can follow me at State of Saints. That's State of Saints on Instagram and State of Saints on Twitter. Amen. I live in Shreveport and it's hot as Hades. Man, they ain't lying. They ain't lying about that. I know if it's hot there. I mean, if it's hot here, I know it's hot in Shreveport. So, Joe Horn made Roddy White, and Roddy taught Julio. I don't know about that, man. I think Roddy White was extremely talented, but I think that Julio Jones is better than Roddy White. HIV AIDS, TJ, who tripping talking about that gangster? I don't know. I ain't never even heard of that term of that gangster. Maybe I did. I don't know, man, but I don't even want to dignify that with a response. Antoinette says your mom is great. Yes, she is. Always coming through, man. Always critiquing the show. Always telling me what I need to do, what I need to stop doing, what I need to do more of. You know? Yeah. That's what that gangster is, bro. Oh, I mean, thank y'all for telling me. Y'all done taught me something today. I miss living in Keller, in Biloxi. I actually love the heat. Plus, I never missed a home Saints game. Man, I love Mississippi. I love New Orleans, man. But that humidity when it hit 100%, my goodness. And I mean, it is a different type of heat. And when you remove yourself from it, you just forget that. I mean, in South Carolina, it's hot. It's hot, but here, man, that heat something serious, man. Something serious. I'm gonna do a few more and then I'm gonna get up out of here, folks. Kevin says, "What mom cooked for you today?" Didn't cook anything. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of running, man. Doing a lot of running, talking to my family members and stuff like that. I haven't seen them in a long time, so we just been kind of going around. Yeah, TJ, going in and out of that AC in hot weather will do it to you every time. I think that's what it did it too. Because what happened was I took a shower and I put Paxton to sleep right before I took a shower. I can tell y'all that, man, we family. You know what I'm saying? Like we talk about life, we talk about sports. But I was just, you know what I'm saying? I just finished taking a shower. Before that, I tried to put Paxton to sleep. When I came out the shower, you know, like he was crying and stuff like that because he just woke up. So I grabbed him and, you know, I said, I laid down with him. And we have a fan in our room. And, you know, I wasn't able to like dry myself off like just completely, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you know, I was trying to put him back to sleep because anybody that got a child, y'all already know if you keep them up, you know what I'm saying? You don't hurry up and grab them, then you have yourself another hour, 2 hours, you know what I'm saying, before you have to put them back to sleep. So I ended up having damp hair and we had that fan in the room. And when I woke up, it was just all over with. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just all over with because I ended up falling asleep trying to put him back to sleep. So, man, that's basically what happened, man. So ever since that night, my voice been this way. And like I said, yesterday it was just god awful. Yeah, TJ going in and out. Already read that one. Damien says, would love to meet you when you come to the city, and hopefully you have some merch I can get, TJ. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I brought some merchandise down here, man. I was giving out to my family and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just giving out. I don't know if I got any merchandise left. You know what I'm saying? I just gave it to my family. I might have some shirts and stuff like that left. I might. It ain't the same heat in Mississippi like it was 20 years ago. Well, I thank God that it's not. Humidity will get you every time, TJ. Congrats to Mike Hoss. Yeah, Mike Hoss becoming the voice of the Saints. Mike Hoss has been a sportscaster for WWL for I don't know how long, man. When I was growing up as a kid, I think he left and started working in the Superdome in some type of capacity. And now he's doing play-by-play. So, man, if you know who Jim Henderson is, I mean, I'm pretty sure you know who Mike Hoss is. I mean, they both worked on WWL for a long time. So congratulations to Mike Hoss, man. I would love to have him on the show, man. I'm going to try to reach out to him. I remember one time I tried to reach out to him to be on the show. I told him about me, you know, growing up in New Orleans and stuff like that. He was like, I'd love to help. He was like, but I'm not really around or working with the Saints like that. So hopefully I can reach out to him, get him on the State of the Saints podcast, man, get his take on being a voice of the Saints and stuff like that. So don't know if Mike Hall check out the State of the Saints, but would love to have him on the show. Pammy said, TJ, the allergy pollen count high here too. Yeah. TJ, I just seen you in New Orleans Friday. Probably seen somebody that looked like me, but it wasn't me. Now, I was supposed to come down there today, man, but it rained today, so I didn't get a chance to go down there. Jerry says, get well soon, TJ. I appreciate that, Jerry. Thank you, man. Smallville says, looking forward to the Saints and Falcon game in Atlanta. I'll be there. I'm going to try to get there too, man. I'm going to try to get to that game. TJ, you up late, bro? Yeah, I guess normally for my time, right? Yeah, 10:49. Yeah, normally, you know, I do show a little early. But like I said, I've been all around, man. I've been all around today with my family and stuff like that. So, you know, and plus, you know, I had to give. I got Paxton with me. You know, I had to make sure that he was down before I actually did the show. So, y'all know how it is, man. Look, family first up in here. Lattimore will step up more this year because too many good corners in the league now, especially after this draft. He should want to step up because he wants to be the best. Shouldn't be about no other corner in the league. Shouldn't be about who doing what and who got paid what. Nah, bro, it's about pride. If you say you that guy, if you saying you're a dog, you're a beast, you should go out there and ball out. It shouldn't matter what the other man doing. And I believe that he can because I have a lot of faith in his ability. Let's see. Jamal says, TJ, you're a blade. already read that. Not even a sucker near, just sucker near. You in New Orleans, TJ? No. I'm gonna try to get down there, man. I'm gonna try to get down there. I'm trying to see if I can get down there probably Friday. This season will be interesting. D says Bucks pass catch and drop 17 passes that turned into interceptions. Saints have always had good hands. We'll see. Take care of yourself, TJ. Get you some off the record stuff. You know it helps you out a lot. Jerry Jamal, give a shout out to Jerry. Buck said, John, respect the champs. Go Bucks. Yeah, man. Congratulations to y'all. You know, hopefully we can get one of them things soon. Can I show my face on the show? Come on, Kalen. Come up here, man. It's my nephew. Come on. He wanna show himself on the show, you know. So Kalen, if you can hear this, you can come on, man. You can come show yourself to everybody. Not that many rookie cornerbacks, defensive player of the year. I know. Well, we'll see. We'll see, man. Let's see. I think I've pretty much read everybody's comments right there. Lewis says, my man. This season will be interesting by Chemo. I think that's basically it, man. So I got my nephew about to come up in here. He want to show himself to you all. So hopefully, Smallville says, TJ, you and Big Q are really killing the podcast game right now. I'm here for every minute, big homie. Yeah, man, Big Q is such a great person, man. Like, like some people, like some people can, what I'm saying, be a little phony. And what I'm saying, but there's nothing phony about that dude. Like, dude's so genuine, man. Like, I wish this dude like all the success in the world, man. That like so they got like him and Ross, and I mean so many others, but those two in particular, man. Like, I wish these guys so much success. Like, real talk, man, because they such Hey everybody, I'm back. Just wanna we had a little technical difficulty with the Wi-Fi at the crib, man. So we're gonna go ahead and end the show. But I do want to say thank you all for checking out the State of the Saints podcast. Got Kaylin over there. Kaylin, say hey to everybody. Hello. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead end the show. But thank you to everybody. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for all your love and support of the State of the Saints podcast. And you already know, man, the State of the Saints podcast is available on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor FM. Thank you all so much for your time. And also, man, check out Manscaped.com, Manscaped.com, the official sponsor of the State of the Saints podcast. And also to everybody that, in New Orleans, probably on Friday, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably, hit some people up, you know what I'm saying? If you're around that area, love to meet, some of the people that make this show what it is. I really do appreciate that. But thank y'all so much. You all take care. Like always, all I got to say is, who that?